What is up, Is300? We're back here to another video, and we're here with the Is300 today. Going to be doing a shit ton of suspension mods, brake mods, and other supporting stability mods to the car. This is Squier's Is300 that you saw in one of our other videos when we did our cruise to Neptune's Net with all the homies. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff to this car in the future, but for now we're going to get all this stuff taken care of. He has a shit ton of parts here, so let me go ahead and get all this organized on the floor. And we'll go ahead and walk through every single component we're going to be installing in this vehicle. Rims are these, and what diameter are these?
Titan 7 forged TS5s.
TS5s. And then what's the dimension of the rim?
18 by 8.5 in the front. I think it's like plus 32. And
that's actually pretty good fitment in the front. And then the tire size in the front is the dimension for tires what?
For the tire, 255. I think.
Wow.
40s.
255s in the front and the rear. So basically same. They're square.
They're square. Yeah.
Okay, they're square.
And then the rear wheels are 18 by 9 plus like 32.
Okay, so we're only like a half a size different from front to rear, so slightly staggered. And the car still is 2JZ GE. So, yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing racked. We're gonna start putting everything together. I mean, I have to say again, I don't know who in the fuck in their right mind would paint over the OEM Cusco blue or the Tanabe, you know, like fucking red, which apparently isn't Tanabe, it's Hotchkiss, as we can see, because we're doing Hotchkiss sway bars, but it looks like the OEM Tanabe red, and then the green from the fucking Fortune Auto, beautiful coilovers. But, I mean, hey bro, you know, if you're gonna do it, I guess you're gonna have to accept the hate and just get it then, I guess, if I don't die falling over on all this crap. So, anyways, we're gonna be installing all this stuff, guys, so stay with it. So we're pretty much going to town. We're removing all the OEM, everything OEM on this car. So he's got some nasty oil leak by the judge of how nasty everything is under the car. So we're putting in the Cusco front brace. Cusco rear brace is going in right now. We just went ahead and put in the rear differential mount piece that's right here that goes across the differential over here. And then this one just bolts in place of the OEM little arm thing. So we're gonna go ahead and get that piece in. Then we're gonna start working on control arms and bushings. Okay, so we went ahead and got the traction rods out, and the bushings are pretty messed up actually. So I'm kind of glad that he's doing this because this is gonna increase his steering and make it way better overall. So everyone's bushings on these are probably gonna be pretty roasted. You can even see where it's torn out and messed up and expanding and stuff. So they are labeled left and right too, so you kind of can't mess up putting them back together. So we're gonna go ahead and go over and use my neighbor's press right now and start getting these in. Alrighty guys, so we just got all the bushings done and all the arms. We got the rear upper control arm with the new camber adjustment. We went ahead and did it for the upper control arm with the new camber adjustment. The lower control arm bushings have been replaced. The tension rods have been done with the new bushings at offset for caster. So this is the full entire FIGS kit that you'll be installing for like how Energy Suspension would do it for the Supras and everything too, or White Line or whatever you want to buy. But this is all the kits from FIGS that you order. So right now we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff installed, get the coilovers installed. We're going to go ahead and walk through everything after it's done of all the little individual pieces that were from Cusco that we went ahead and installed. We're going to get the FIGS rack bushings installed. A lot of stuff to do. It's about 2 o'clock today, so it's going to be probably a pretty late night getting all this stuff together, but yesterday was pretty hard getting all this stuff apart. So let's get her done. Alrighty guys, so it's the morning after. Squier's car is basically done. They worked the last 2 days on this thing, just getting everything handled. So let me go ahead and show you. I know we showed you in the video earlier all the stuff on the floor that had already been done for all his bushings, for all this stuff from FIGS. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and walk through and show you guys the brakes and all the other stuff that's been installed in the car. So we have this Cusco, some kind of stabilizer bar that actually bolts into the OEM sway bar like attachment that you would have there from factory. It moves the sway bar down lower. Actually Hotchkiss would sell you that this adapter anyways you'd be putting in if you didn't have this. So this bar also goes with the sway bar setup. The end links have been all changed. We got the bushings in these. You can see that have been installed. All this has been installed into his tension rods. We already installed his Cusco front bar here as well. That's going to also help with some stability. He got his new coilovers in. I know they're painted, but these are Fortune Autos. And also his endless brake lines and all that stuff's all been done too, because he has braided in the rear. This is the Cusco rear stability support bar that goes across the whole entire frame. We had to remove all the paneling stuff because that's no longer being used. These are brand new tension rod rear arms along with the upper arms as well. For toe, he'll have adjustment there now as well. All the bushings have been replaced. We went ahead and installed the Figs lockout hardware bolts and everything in here too for the toe. The rear Hotchkiss sway bar has been installed now with new end links with his new lower control arms that he went ahead and put in. You can see the Fortunato sticker here a little bit on this too. The braided brake lines are here. Went ahead and put new pads and rotors in the rear. And then also the whole upper control arm bushings were done as well with new camber adjustments that were put in there as well. So, I mean, pretty much everything as far as suspension's been done. We are going to have to drop the diff later. He has this really cool Cusco support bar back here too that goes across the differential and goes around the exhaust. It's kind of cool. Later we'll go ahead and put the differential bushings in, and we'll put these bushings in, and basically everything else that we went ahead and missed. He also has a set of rack and pinion bushings we're going to have to install later as well. We'll probably do it when the engine comes out. At some point this car is going to be going turbo or 1J or 2JZ GTE. It's getting repainted, a bunch of wide body stuff, a bunch of really cool parts. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the car down, show you the strut bars that we went ahead and installed. And then I guess this will pretty much conclude the video. We're going to go get the alignment done, put the car on the floor. We'll do a quick little walk around, a little B-roll of this thing, and that'll probably be it. Just wanted to real quickly show you the rear strut bar. It's already in back here. There is a JDM one that's supposed to go back here across the back for like the Altezza one, but for some reason the US car doesn't have the same hookup. So, and then obviously, which is kind of weird as well, is this strut bar was supposed to actually have like a V right here that went from down here to the base, but it actually like basically touches the evap system back here. So until we go ahead and remove the evap system back here, we're not gonna be able to put this in. But we do have some cool news for you guys. So super awesome, cool update on this thing, guys. I know I already walked around and showed you everything. Squier's actually decided to go ahead and do a full build now. So the car is just gonna be left on the rack. We were gonna go ahead and turbo it later, but the plan is now is we're gonna be going ahead and taking his factory engine that's in his car right now and be going ahead and putting GTE rods in it. And then going ahead and putting it all back together, putting precision turbo on it, a bunch of other aftermarket parts we're going to be doing, going to ADM Infinity. Basically, after Supra's in Vegas and seeing all the cars and all the crazy, he just decided, like, screw it, dude, let's just go ahead and go ham. Super excited about building the car for my homie. It's going to be really cool for you guys to see, because then you guys will be able to see what, like, basically a non-BBTI you know, system or just like a better system we'll do with this. We're gonna go ahead and do like ARP rod bolts, ARP head studs, Tomei head gasket. We're gonna do A-steel full race bearings through it. We're gonna go ahead and just do BC264 cams, and then you guys will be able to kind of see like what a properly set up NAT setup for Is300 will be. I mean, we're gonna be trying out the brand new Rad Industries adapter plate for the GTE intake manifold. It's a beautiful piece. I'll be doing a video on that too. So there's going to be a lot of Is300 content coming for you guys right now. I know you guys will be super excited about that. But thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, guys. Peace.